Rodney, could you tell me why marriage equality is such an important issue to you?
To me personally, well, I've been an advocate for equality for LGBTI people for over a quarter of a century now. So it sounds like a long time when I say that. Because of my very firm belief in principles of equality and anti-discrimination, and because I believe that we all have an inherent dignity which is violated by prejudice and hatred, and I want to see those things brought to an end. But when it comes to marriage equality in particular, I come from a very large and close extended family in Tasmania, farming family, for whom marriage is important as a symbol of the love and commitment between two partners. It's an important tradition, and I've always felt a very strong sense of belonging in that family and in the community I grew up in. And it feels to me like that promise of belonging is broken when I'm excluded for such an important institution as marriage.
Why do you think Australia has been so slow to come on board on the issue?
Well, the problem is not the population. We know that there's overwhelming support amongst everyday Australians to a greater extent than many countries which have already achieved marriage equality. The issue is our politicians and their failure to listen to the people and their failure to understand why this isn't an urgent issue. So our campaign focuses almost entirely on getting local voices, ordinary people, to speak up to their local MPs and to tell them why this reform matters and why it matters now.
You mentioned people talking to their MPs. What other good ways are there for people to get involved in the campaign?
That's the primary way that people can get involved. Emailing, writing or meeting with their local MP and state senators who are yet to support, senators from their state who are yet to support marriage equality. That's the most important thing they can do. But they can also encourage others they know in their community, particularly those who have links to their local MP, to do the same thing, to go and talk to local members about why this reform matters. And of course, there are plenty of other forms of advocacy, writing to the paper, just talking to friends and family members. My advice to people is to think of 5 people in your life who are yet to support marriage equality and go and talk to each one of them about why this reform matters. That is how we get this across the line.
What do you think the timeline is for marriage equality? When will we have it?
Well, the next debate in Parliament will hopefully be in the next couple of months, August, September, after legislation is introduced with cross-party support. That bill is being pioneered by Warren Inch from the Liberal Party and their Liberal, Labor, Crossbench and Green supporters for that. That legislation has the best chance ever of getting marriage equality in Australia, precisely because it is cross-party legislation. So I'm hopeful that we will get this reform through before the end of the year.
Rodney Croome, thank you very much.
Thank you.